Grand Rising. Hey, y'all see my little Look here. You cannot trigger a healed person. You cannot trigger a healed person. So, the video where I made and I'm showing me confronting the guy that drugged and raped me. Y'all, understand this. I have heard just about everything. Just about. I'm not going to say that I've heard it all because I don't know what I ain't heard yet. So for you people who are saying, you know what? I think you wanted it. For those people who are saying, you know what? I think you just liked him. For those people who are saying, you know what? Something just ain't right. I'm feeling big back energy. Go ahead. You cannot trigger a healed person. For those people who are saying, you know what, how come she didn't call the police if he did everything that she said that he did? Why didn't she call the police? The police had already been notified, y'all. When I'm speaking of calling the police in that particular video, I'm talking about calling the police to report him for getting ready to drive in the condition that he was in. So I need you all to use a little critical thinking. I know. Not everybody is able to do that because they don't teach you that in school. And unfortunately, they actually teach against critical thinking. So, critical thinking skills. We're out in a club on the night of this particular video, right? This man follows me out of the club. I make a split-second decision, knowing who he was. I make a split-second decision to go Facebook Live and record the interaction. Y'all. Okay. I record the interaction. Y'all, it wasn't plotted, planned. So there was no script to, write down, make sure you say this, make sure you do that, make sure this happens, tell about this. Y'all, as a matter of fact, I think I did a pretty good job at, addressing some of the main issues or whatever, it being a situation that just kind of happened. I never expected to see him in there on that night. But y'all, let me tell you this. What that thing did was it showed me just how much I had healed. It showed me just how much I had healed. I got that motherfucker. I got his ass. Let me tell you this. See, of course there's more to the story. Of course there's more that happened, is what I'm saying. Because the moral of the story, the main event of the story, this is what happened. He drugged me for 3 days. And he had his way with me. You know what? Had his way with me. Sexually assaulted? No, it wasn't sexually. It wasn't kind of like sex. It wasn't sexually. It was rape. What is sexual? Sexual might mean, somebody touched your butt. That was a sexual thing. No, by the time when you stick it in, you got penetration, that's rape. Period. You see how they try to downplay everything to make it seem like it ain't, so it ain't as bad as it seems. No, it's as bad as it seems. It's worse than what anyone uh, 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 tries to give it. For the people who say, I think you liked him. Why? Why do you think I like him? Because what? I'm not crying when I tell this story. Because you don't see me broken. Because my energy is so magnetic. Because my energy is so high. Because my eyes say happy. You think I liked him? Because when I tell this story, when I tell about what happened, you don't see the pain of it. You don't see me suffering. You want me to hold my head down. You want me to cry, don't you? You want me to beg for you to believe me. Make me feel like I'm worthy to be protected. Make me feel like I'm worthy to be believed. That's what you want, right? Let me tell you something. I'm past that. I'm past all of that. That you will not see. You won't. Too bad that that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Is for you to see the suffering of someone. Never mind the details. Never mind the details. Because who has receipts is me. Anyway, y'all, I'm going for this. What I'm going for is 1 million views by the end of the Sexual Assault Awareness Month. The Sexual Assault Awareness Month is April. By the end of April, 1 million views is what I'm going for. So I got it on YouTube. I've got it on TikTok. I've got it on, those other social platforms. Y'all, I'm going for it. Understand this. This man, and I use that term lightly, is going to regret the day he conjured up the plot, the plan, and the ploy where he chose me. See, he chose me. I was chosen. I was targeted. But what he doesn't understand is, I was chosen before there ever was a him. And what he did was he reached out and he touched a chosen one. See, he saw the magnificence in me. And he thought that meant that he could reach out and have his way with me. Like he's done so many times before, I'm sure. Because you just don't come out the gate picking somebody, drugging them for 3 days and raping them. You don't just come out the gate raping like that. You don't just come out the gate. You gotta feel a certain amount of confidence. You gotta be sure, you know what I'm saying, that you can get away with it because you've done it before. You've got to be sure that everything that you have plotted and planned, that you've put in place, that just in case something goes wrong, you know how when people make alibis, They do their alibis and stuff before they actually do the crime because they want to make sure, they want to make it look like, hey, I was just doing this, and hey, I wasn't doing it. It couldn't have been me. No, I didn't. But y'all, who got receipts is me. Mm, this thing feels so sweet. All I have to do is take my time with it. First thing I had to do was heal. To any of you that's been out there, that's been through this, you gotta take your time to heal. Okay? Take your time and heal. Especially if you're gonna go public with it. Because these people out here is vicious. They vicious. Whoa! And let me tell you something. When they see this dark chocolate skin, you know, y'all do know that they have programmed you all. They have brainwashed you all to believe that the darker the skin, the more deserving that they are of a whole slave type situation. So people with darker skin, not only are they a lot of times treated worse by people who lack the ability to, critical think, common sense, just overall. Not only do they get treated different, they also are more believed to be deserving of this because they're not valued as much as lighter skinned people, as you get more closer to the Caucasian people. But understand this, y'all. Understand this. Ooh, y'all, the power that comes with the melanin, the deep melanin, the power that comes with it, you can't let anyone designate that power to you, give that power to you. You have to already know that that power exists. See, the reason why they even come at you like that, and I'm talking about, let's just say from the beginning, people who put these crazy beliefs in, saying that darker skinned people are uglier, deserving of bad treatment, they can stand or they can handle more pain. You know what I'm saying? These people, what they know is, the people who first started this, they know that there's power in this melanin. They know that there is magical properties. There are magical properties in this melanin. The trick is to make you believe that there's not. The trick is to have everybody's energy constantly coming at these people like myself to wear us down. That's what it is. But it's okay, because as long as you don't have me here, you can't have me here. Okay? So again, here I go. My my goal is 1 million views by the end of April, Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Ooh, this nigga's gonna be pissed, y'all, because look, pissed. No, actually, he's gonna be scared as fuck. He's going to be scared as fuck, which I'm sure he is, because what he sees is I ain't letting up. I'm telling you, he would rather have chewed off his own motherfucking right arm than to fuck with me. But you know what, y'all? To whom much is given, what? Much is required. I believe that. So guess what? I'm here for it. Y'all, with you unhealed women, you poor, look, you all believe that you were put here to be someone's slave. You all believe that you were put here to be beneath the men. You women that are on the platforms say, "Oh, I think she liked him." Uh, mm, mm. I think she wanted him. You all are very much so entitled to your own opinion, but please make it make sense. At least make it make sense. It don't make no sense. If it was me, I would have killed, I would have beat him, I would have did that. Stop it. And you would have went straight to jail. Because what they do, see what predators do, what they do really well, what predators do really well is pretend to be victims. If I would have touched that man, if I and look at y'all, y'all, I really believe I probably could have beat his ass that night. I mean, like physically won, like, that man would have been screaming like a bitch, like the bitch he is. You understand? This man drugged me, waited till I passed out, and then started to perform sexual acts. This is a bitch. Yo, that man would have been screaming like I was raping him that night. That man would have went to the police station, made police reports, told him how I attacked him, how I've been coming after him. And guess what? He probably would have made up some shit like, yeah, she been wanting me, and because I would, y'all think he wouldn't have? Y'all, I'm smarter than that. Smarter than that. I'm not gonna put my hands on that man right out there so he could go and tell people I assaulted him and I've been assaulting him and coming after him because, he's so fun. And a person like me who got her own everything. She wanted me so bad, that she's obsessed with me. If I'd have put my hands on that man, he'd have built that story up so big. But no, this is chess. It's chess. And he's the one that brought the game out. This is chess. And we playing on his board because he brought the game. And he didn't even invite me to the table. He tricked me. He drugged me. But okay, it is what it is. We can't undo what happened. There's no unfucking somebody who's been fucked. There is no undrugging. For you people, understand. Because I don't believe in doing medicines and drugs. I am an herbal person. That's what I do. So when this man put drugs into my body, understand, y'all say drugs, I say poison. He poisoned me. He did not care if he didn't know me, so he didn't know what I might have already had in my body. So when he put those drugs into my body, he was saying, I don't give a fuck about her. If she has an allergic reaction, if she already has, some drugs in her system of some sort, I don't give a fuck. And if she dies, I'll just tell them, oh, she must be a crackhead. If she dies, I'll just tell them, I didn't know she was on drugs. If she dies, You know, he poisoned me. Y'all let people do shit to y'all and get away with it and not understand the real magnitude, of what this person attempted to do. Like I said, it ain't sexual assault. It wasn't sexual. It was sex. It was rape. He didn't drug me. He poisoned me. And here's something that I didn't even tell most people. I was under a doctor's care at that time, in which I was prescribed medicine to take. Let me say that again. I was under a doctor's care at that time where I was prescribed medicines to take. But I opted out of taking those medicines because I don't believe in taking medicines. I'll only take a medicine if it's absolutely, by that time I know everything about it and this and that. And guess what? I opted out of taking those drugs. So when the hair strand test was done, that's right, I said hair strand, and drugs came back shown in my body, what wasn't there are the drugs that was prescribed to me. Pain medications and stuff like that, because I was under a doctor's care. So why was these other drugs in my system? Oh, I got so many receipts. But I'm just saying, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Because this nigga gonna learn. He gonna learn. If there's anyone out there who knows this person and who you have been drugged by this person, reach out to me. Reach out to me, y'all. And what's this? Yeah. Hey, y'all, this is what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you this right quick. So that wasn't the first time that I saw him since the rape. That wasn't the first time. Y'all, I saw him. This is this kind of demon. See, when I saw him before, I wasn't healed like I am now. When I saw him before, I was still, going through PTSD. I was still hurting. I was still, it was a lot of things going on with me mentally. And he knew it. Y'all know that nigga started fucking with me? That boy was, on one occasion, excuse me, y'all, that boy had a woman that he was in the club with to call me over and try to hit on me. Like, I don't know what they was gonna do, or what they thought they were gonna do, or what he thought he was gonna do. But when the lady called me over and started to give me compliments and this and that, I was like, because we were in a club, and when she called me over, I didn't pay attention so much to who she was with. She was with him. He told her to call me over there and start looking me up and down and telling me, how fine I was and how beautiful. And this is normal. This happens to me quite often. So that wasn't anything that was like, unusual. But something said, look over there. This lady I think she hitting on you, but she's with someone. And when I looked over there, there he is right there. I was like, look, y'all. All I'm saying is, this man was fucking with me. So, this opportunity that I got to confront him, because that night where he had his girlfriend, friend, or whatever, that turned into a whole big thing. That's crazy. I'll tell y'all about that later, because it went further than that. You know what I'm saying? His girlfriends started, coming, picking up a chair like she was gonna hit me with this, because I said, that man's a rapist. That man raped me. You don't be talking about my man. You know what I'm saying? And I stopped, but not this time. Not this time. I didn't back up this time. See, I'm healed now. See, this man was fucking with me. He didn't stop at the rape. But like my daddy said, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Y'all, I could go on. This man, he knew that I was so broken. He knew, but baby, ooh, like I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go, because I got just like I said with the DNA test, the hair strand test that shows that drugs was in my system. I got more stuff. I'm like the Monica Lewinsky. I'm the Monica Lewinsky when it comes to evidence. I will talk to you all, speak with you all later. Divine feminine energy. Rise! Peace feels so good. Bye, y'all.